Today I'm going to be showing you how to get Nightbot into your YouTube live stream chat. To start, you're going to go to nightbot.tv and you're going to click sign up and log in with your YouTube account. From here, you're going to allow it. The link here, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to paste it into the moderators. You're going to click enter.
I don't think I've got a chance to survive this. Staring in these two kaleidoscope eyes. Pull me in and pull me out of this life. I'm stuck inside my first state of mind. I drown in an ocean. I can't do a thing. I try to find a way, but I can't seem to speak. Oh, my serotonin, can you hear it running? This feeling's got me choking on the air I breathe. The air I breathe. The air I breathe.
Command so that Nightbot has something to answer to once we're ready. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and set up some basic commands so that Nightbot has something here in your chat. Nightbot only doing streams that are live. Every time you go live, Nightbot will take up to 5 minutes to appear in your chat. So please bear with it as it will be detected. In the meantime, we can go ahead and set up some basic commands so that Nightbot has something to answer to once we're ready.
I'm stuck inside my first state of mind. I drown in an ocean. I can't do a thing. I try to find a way, but I can't seem to speak. Oh, my serotonin, can you hear it running? This feeling's got me choking on the air I breathe.
Awesome. All right. Welcome back. All right. So let's switch. All right. Welcome everyone. Hopefully, let me see if I should have had the music. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since we've done this. Yeah. Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be doing the live stream. We're going to have some giveaways. We're going to do a lot of stuff. It's good to see you guys if you're here. I know I'm a little bit early. So there's a lot of changes. So we haven't had a stream in what, almost a month. Kind of on whatever you want to call it, hiatus, pleasant or confusing boycott, picket, however you want to word it. Yeah, there's been some shakeups going on. I know if you've watched my last videos, there's been some unsure things going on. I know I'm not the only one. The other content creators for Last Shelter have also had some things to say. So if you've watched any of the Last Shelter creators, you are kind of filled in on what's going on. If you're in the Discord, which you should be, you kind of heard some things going on as well. We'll talk about that, and we're going to be talking about the things we've missed out on in the last month, some of the changes that have been going on, some of the new heroes, which really there's only one. We'll talk about some APC formations we can mix them with, how to set them up a little bit, ways I've set them up anyways, and we'll go on to talk about a little bit more about possibly the future of Last Shelter, what we can expect, what's going on behind the scenes, and kind of go from there. We'll do some giveaways. Like I said, I have 10 codes to give out today. I know that's something a lot of people haven't seen in a while, gift codes. And we'll talk about my role and what we're going to be planning on doing going forward, and the realisticness of what to expect, what we should expect, I guess, so to say, with all the changes going on. So while we've waited, there is a new version. This is going to be a forced update coming up, by the way. You must go to this version coming up soon, if not already. If you do not update the game, you will not be able to log in. They've added 2 features. One of them, actually, I really do like. The Energizer one is actually a good one. The auto rally join, I have not really had a chance to play with it because I've heard there's been some bugs, so to say. I don't know how to word that. The auto rally join isn't horrible, I guess, so to say. It's decent, but I've heard some people had some issues if they log out or leave the map screen. So I haven't had a chance to really play around with it. I probably will at reset to test it out. I that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me, I guess, so to say, but I get where it could be useful. But the Energizer, I do like that. Let's get in and see if I have stuff, because I just used it the other day. Let me see here. First off, why they still have a code for the Energizer is beyond me. I don't know why this is important. No one's going to log into my stuff, okay? Unless you have all my login stuff, you're not going to have access to my base. And if you don't have access to my base, this is just unnecessary. So hopefully one day they could change this. I don't know. We'll see if they do. Not that you care about knowing it. So they added, finally, batch upgrades for dynamic. I don't know if I already used it all. So basically, if you're, some players are a little bit different, okay? But this is actually good for players that still need to get to higher level cores. Usually, if you don't pay attention to the Energizer for a while, you will build up a lot of cores. Like, you will have 200-300 level 1 cores, whatever, etc., etc. I will say, so normally the way that it used to go is the merging upgrade is a guaranteed move up, 2 cores become the next level, whatever. The dynamic upgrade gives you a gamble, but you can go up 1 level or you can go up to a total of 4 levels if you're lucky. Now, we used to have to do this 1 by 1, right? You have to hit this 1 at a time. Now you could slide it just like the regular merging and do all your cores at once. I will say, the odds are actually better if you do the batch as opposed to the single merging. To be honest, every time I've done dynamic upgrade, I've only gone up a max of 2 levels. I've never gone higher than that. With the batch upgrading, I've actually seen the level 3 and level 4 every so often. when you do the batch upgrades, it'll give you 2 screen pop-ups. It'll say one for the success. It'll show you all the cores that you got, what levels they are. And then another one will show you all your failures so that you can go to the remains store. It's also a quick way to get some remains points so you could spend them here and get some extra stuff. Polymer crystal is something that can go quick, especially if you want to talk about the new hero Rumble Blaster, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But I will say it's good to see all of you. So those of you who may not be keeping up with what's going on, there has been a big shakeup. I'm just going to leave it at that because the details, I'm only going off of rumored information. And I don't like rumor mills only because of the fact that I know not all of it is 100% true. But let's just say there has been some problems within the company when it comes to this game particularly, which resulted in, let me say, their employees and some of the content creators on their side. All of the Chinese content creators have not been involved in shadiness, let's just say. It was only on their side, but they have cleaned house. And a lot of the reason we haven't streamed and guys like 24E, RV has left is they are punishing. Not punish. I don't want to say punishing. They're just cracking down. They want to clean house. They want to fix the game and make it. I don't want to say profitable again, but they don't want to be taken advantage of, and I don't blame them on that. So that's fine. But we were all left in limbo. This all happened last minute, so that's why we took this month off. But we're back. At least me, I can only speak for me. I'm definitely back. We've come to a little bit of an understanding, temporarily as it may be, but we'll see how it goes in the future. If things change or, you know, or we don't feel that things are going in the right direction, I may call it quits too. But as of right now, we are going to continue. And I know we have some gift code giveaways. I know Malouche is also staying for now as well. And between the two of us, those are the only two that I know for sure that are staying. We're the only two that will have gift codes as far as I know during our streams. We do have some rules that we have to abide by, so streams will at least be an hour long, and I know that, you know me, I kind of like to give you the information. We chat a little bit, you guys ask questions, we do a giveaway, and we call it a day. If it's a special event like Oblivion or a battle, you know, we stick it out and we chat and we joke around a little bit. So an hour is not too bad, but on a day like today, we don't have too much going on. I want to catch up on some of the things we missed. I do want to talk about Rumble Blaster, which can take some time. But yeah, from here on, streams are at least going to be an hour, and videos, my videos, you know, are always around 10 minutes anyways, but that's going to be the minimum requirement. So I got some rules I got to follow, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I just want to make sure I'm valued for what we do. Because I will say, losing RV, or as some of you may know him as 24E, is a bit of a hit. RV did a lot. He did a lot for this game, for you guys, for everyone. And it's a shame to see him go, but I 100% understand. And I know I said this kind of in my video, and I don't want to really repeat myself over and over, but I kind of want to put this issue to bed, because I see people still talking in the Discord and all that stuff. So I want to kind of put things to bed and kind of move on from it until, you know, we feel like we need to revisit it. But yeah, seeing RV go, 24E is a bit of a hit. He did a lot. What up, Robert? Good to see you. Good to see you. Haiti, good to see you. Natty, good to see you as well. But yeah, so we've come to an understanding. We're good for now, anyways. I will try my best to fill some of the shoes that 24E left behind. And I will do my best. I cannot do that though, 100%. Like to the extent he did, I don't know if I could do it to that extent, but I will do my best. I know Malouche as well will do her best as well. We got some big shoes to fill, but that doesn't mean the game's over. It doesn't mean instead. We're not really calling for a boycott right now. I don't think anyone is. I think we're kind of past that for now because we're seeing a good change to the game. So we're being optimistic here. So whether or not things continue to go good, we'll see. But it seems like they're moving people around within the company. And people that will be in charge of some of the things in Last Shelter will be moved over from other games that they have that are successful, that people like. I've already seen some changes. I will say, Nathan, good to see you. I will say I've been seeing some better prices on packs. I know I talked about this in the Black Friday video, but that was also Black Friday. But yeah, I mean, even now, like the winter sale, I mean, this isn't a horrible deal. We're now starting to see some extra stuff like your training logs, your instruments for your satellites, which were hard to come by, right? They were very expensive to get. So now we're starting to see some of this incorporated into some of the packs. And they're giving you a good amount for the price. It's not on the lowest end anymore. The value pack, let me go back here. The value pack, this has been here regularly. And I will say, I don't know if they plan on removing this, but it's been here for a while. It's been here for what, almost 2 months now. This is your biggest deal right here. Because like for $5 you can get 2,500 thermal, you get like 9,000 defense plans. I mean, this is actually a very good deal, even if you only spend $5, period. It's good to get some extra stuff, but that's a good deal. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of decent deals. I don't see a lot of rip off, I guess so to say, as we used to, where you would have to spend thousands of dollars to do something. As far as the requirements go on some of these things, like your tier 4 Baneblade and your tier 3, yeah, they're still going to cost a lot. It's hard to go back and change that when people have already spent the resources for it, but they can change it in the cost when you buy packs from the future. So that should be good. This should be a little bit better. And even with the other packs, you know, when we had the rare exchanges, they were pretty generous with the rare supplies, the rare exchange store, you know, stuff. It was pretty easy to get, especially in a limited time and stuff like that. So we're seeing a lot of good changes. Hopefully they continue to get good or stay better or get better, but it's going to take a little bit of time for things to finally stabilize on their end. And even on our end, because we're still kind of scrambling to catch up now. All right, we're gonna move on from that. What will happen? Will you return to live streams? Yes, Andres. Yeah, we're coming back. I know me and Malouche are for sure. I don't know who else is, or if anyone else is. But as far as the two of us are concerned, we are coming back. 24E is not officially coming back, as far as I know. He may change his mind, but I don't blame him. Okay, I don't blame him in the least. I understand completely where he's coming from. With that said, like I said, I will try my best to bring some of the stuff that he brought to the table, but I don't know if I could do it as well as he could. He is definitely in a class above all else. But we will start doing live streams, and we will start having gift codes to give away again. the Discord should start to slowly get back into the way things were. There is a new person in charge of the like social aspect, and apparently she comes from a pretty popular adult game that they have. So she's going to be kind of leading the content creators and the Discord. I know I will be a moderator in the Discord, so hopefully we can get some of the Discord giveaways going again, get some of the Discord cleaned up, because I don't know about you, but it's a disaster in there. The Discord has always bugged me. I did offer to do the mod job as well, but I'm not going to be like 24/7 on there. But I will help them out where I can. I'll be available to answer questions. I'll try and keep things clean, so that we're not getting a bunch of spam and all that. We can actually have decent conversations and learn from each other. And that's the goal, right? We need to build this community back up, at least in my eyes. So what else has been going on in the time we've been somewhat on hiatus? So if you don't know, I want to get some of this basic stuff out of the way first. So there is a new decor, if you didn't know, a landscape decor. I didn't get them all myself. The Citadel, I don't know what you want to call it. I forgot what they call it. Rotary turret. There's like 2 more Citadels. These are going to focus primarily on Doomsday might and resistance and damage and Doomsday event stuff. The reason I bring this up is because it is slightly different than what we're used to. If you come over to your design lab, when you hit landscape upgrade now, there is a landscape bond section. This landscape bond section is almost exactly like the landscape sets, where if you get the entire set, if you get all 5 and level them up, you will get extra boosts to other stuff. So, for example, if you were to get all 5 of these Geocanon Matrix landscapes, right, and you upgraded them all to level 5, you would increase the your troop resistance and troop HP by this much. Now, that's not Doomsday, that's overall. So that's actually not bad, but, you know, it's just like a regular landscape set, except for this is going to be under your like landscape decors rather than base skins or landscape sets, so to say, which is actually a pretty interesting thing. But I will say it was a pain to get all of them. You can only get them in the Interstellar as of right now, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, unless you are willing to spend like $400 or $500, like US. I'm not a big fan of the Interstellar event. I like the other ways of getting it. Honestly, I'd rather get my decor sets through like your cumulative or where are we at? Let me the cumulative or you know, your alliance mobilization, because if you do it that way, they give away, you know, crates of decors, you know what I mean? That actually gives you a lot more crates than the other, but who knows when they're going to have those available for that sort of aspect. These are brand new, they just came out. Kaya, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, we do, like I said, we do have some requirements and all that kind of stuff now. So, yeah, but we are coming back, at least, like I said, the 2 of us. All right, what else did we miss in the last month? There was also, there should be, let me see here. There should be a patch notes. Did they get rid of it? Oh, announcements here. Oh no, they don't have the older ones. So auto rally join. I haven't really played with it, like I said, but if you basically, I don't remember how to even, how do you even, I didn't get to play with it. That's the problem. I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. So if you go into your alliances and stuff like that, auto rally, whichever ones you select, whenever someone sets a rally and you have an open APC, it should automatically join that rally if it's able to make it. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know if that's actually how it'll work. I've heard that there's some bugs, but yeah. But if you want to do the auto rally, it really works well for Blaze Demon. When Blaze Demon happens, you should at least check this one. But yeah. Yeah, that's the way I would do it for Blaze Demon. I don't think, or at reset with everything, if you want to make it a little bit quicker. But I don't see any other benefit to it, to be honest with you. I only see it. I see it has a limited use. I never really understood the interest in that. It really doesn't interest me to an extent. It doesn't take much for me to click it. So let's talk about. I've been trying to watch the stream, but I got sidetracked to the YouTube highlights. Oh no, you're fine, Darnell. I'm glad you're glad to see you here. Glad to see you all here. It's good to see all of you here. But we're going to do the giveaway a little bit. I do have a different way. Oh, I am using Nightbot, and I'm going to see if this works a little bit better. If not, I can do it a different way. There is, though. Why? Let me see if I can. There we go. That's why. Okay. So now it should work. Okay, so we're gonna do it through Nightbot. I'm gonna see how this works. I have 10 gift codes to give away. I'll give them away at some point, maybe at the halfway point or at the end. We'll go with it from there. I'll try and figure it out. But yeah. But let's talk about Rumble Blaster, because that's the biggest thing, right? Rumble Blaster is the big thing that has happened in between, and I know a lot of people have been looking for information about Rumble Blaster, and with 24E leaving, we're not going to get a lot of hero updates, so we'll try our best to fit things in. I'm trying to see if there's any other major announcements that we missed out while things were going on. Here we are. Halloween. No, it's all of so the landscape bond we talked about. Rumble Blaster came out. We could talk a little bit about him. Base skin. Killer deals. That's basically the crypto store. By the way, if you missed out on the Black Friday stuff, I hope you guys caught the Black Friday video before the deals ended. I think I wound up with like a 50% off of my crypto coins for the day. So that was actually a pretty sweet deal. Oh, there's a new yesterday tech, but I don't have access to it. So I'll show you it. This is more for the older states. For the younger states, we're not going to have it. The cutoff was 1350. I'm in 1353. So I just missed the update for it. So let's talk about kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nice. I've been good. I've been, you know what? The month off has been very, it's been very insightful, I should say. Oh yeah, the titanium alloy. Yeah, the titanium alloy is very hard to come by. I hate to say this, but if you want to hurry up and get to the level 60, you may as well take advantage of some of the deals. I would say the Tuesday deal in the pack store, you can get a lot more titanium that way and kind of speed it up. But yeah, that's the fastest way to do it. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. Thermal, yeah, and I will say thermal is easier to get than titanium. That's the joke of it, though. So, all right. Let's talk about Rumble Blaster. T1, nice. You guys got a while. Well, they do have a lot of good deals, just not on titanium alloy. But I am seeing, and I said this at the beginning of the stream, I am seeing some changes, which is good. But let's kind of talk about the hero, because I know everyone with no real new hero chart out. Everyone's been kind of like trying to figure that out. So we'll talk about it a little bit, and we'll talk about some of my suggestions in what to do and how to set them up. And then I'm still in the process of trying to test him out, but right now the loadout I have with him is Greek, Dark Sister, and Rumble Blaster, and I will tell you why as soon as we look at him. There's a lot in here that it's hard to, I wouldn't say hard to analyze, but we have to look at what the skills say, okay? And you know, me talking to you about, you know, I've always wanted to explain things and why it is the way it is, or how to understand it, rather than just saying, hey, put Rumble Blaster with Rose and Greek. You know, I don't like that, because it takes away the critical thinking, and that's how everyone stays stagnant. I've seen people take different hero combos with weaker APC parts and win against much stronger opponents. So it is important that people understand how heroes work together and how their skills work. So what up, Akeem? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. So yeah, all right, so let's take a look. Rumble Blaster's second skill here, 2 random enemy squads within the range when he's leading vehicles. Everyone knows Rumble Blaster is a vehicle hero. He's a very strong vehicle hero, I will say that. He deals a lot of damage and lowers a lot of damage that you take. Oh, did you? Oh, shit. I gotta change that. I'm sorry. Nightbot, so Nightbot is new. Give it a second. I gotta adjust it a little bit. I don't mind the caps. Let me disable that. I'm gonna turn that off too. I gotta change the settings, but this is gonna work a lot better.
Hey man, I'll take some of that curry goat.
I could do that. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll leave it disabled for now. Okay. So we'll leave it like this. This should work. Okay. Sorry, Akeem. I changed it. It should be good now. I didn't want to get people blocked for stupid stuff. Rose definitely doing better in the reports I've seen in similar bases, I'm sure. I've been looking to swap between the two of them. And I can see also where the difference is with the what's it called? Why am I drawing a blank? The lab, the Hopeness lab skills. So let's talk about it. So first off, his first skill deals 550% damage to 2 random enemy squads and reduces healing by 60% for 1 round. That's actually pretty big. This healing effect is a good counter to Light. Where she is. Wait, do I not have her? Oh, yeah, Guarding Light. So Guarding Light is a big healer. If you reduce her effectiveness against the troops, this is a very good opponent to her, even though fighters are better against vehicles. So he is a good counter to Guarding Light or any other healing hero. So it's good to note that, especially for this second skill. His fifth skill is going to be the rounds 1, 3, 5, 7. You reduce the damage dealt by the opponent's mid and back row by 70% and increase the damage they take by 30% for 2 rounds. What is the best training so far? Oh, you mean for Rumble Blaster? We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Can you run Fox, Rose, Rumble? Yes, you can. Rumble should, put it this way, Rumble should always be in the back row. And that's because of his skills. You should leave him in the back row. I would always suggest to kind of use him with Greek, though, but it also depends on where you are with Greek Spear. If you don't have your UR hero fully maxed out, then yeah, you're going to have to find an alternative. And we can talk about alternatives that you can use. But if you do have her maxed out, then yes, it should be Greek Spear in the front row and Rumble Blaster in the last. That should be the primary setup. The middle hero is the one that is being tested for the most part. But I could see Fox being a good Spark Fox being a good substitution. So this one here on odd number rounds, he reduces damage dealt by your opponent's mid and back by 2 rows and increases their damage taken. And then 2 for even rounds, he deals 600 damage to mid and back row enemies. And if you Rumble Blasters in the back row, you deal an extra 100% direct damage to the back row. So there's a lot to break down here, but so not only does he deal 600 damage on round 2, but the mid and back row of your opponent will take an extra 30% damage, and your back row will, or their back row will get an extra 100% direct damage. Not to mention, they're going to get a big debuff on the amount of damage that they do. So this is really going to soften the blow, let's just say. And then his last one is when silence, suppress, or disarm damage taken is reduced by 50%. So this is for your friendlies. If they're going against heroes that use silence, suppressed, disarmed, it will help lower the blow that they take. So he is a good counter to any of these types of heroes. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think. Rose is one. I don't want to say Skull. Is Skull? No, Skull's not, right? I'm trying to think. You're still working on Stone. See, Stone is a big one, especially for fighters. Stone is bigger, much, much bigger. Oh, I thank you, Ogle. Thank you. I'm just glad you're here. What's the best training? So let's finish it. So after Rumble Blaster takes damage, the damage he deals increases by 15%, and the damage taken by our front row is reduced by 30%. So he's protecting your front row hero, which most of the time is a big support hero. And this stacks up to 5 times, so 5 times 30 is 150%, and it lasts for the entire round. Where he really does help, though, is countering the heroes that cause these, so which is good. I'm trying to think of one. I know, God, I can't think of things off the top of my head. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's Skull. Oh, Rose is one, though. Where is she? Where is she? Rose does cause. Does she cut? No, I'm all thrown off now. Ignore me. Any hero that causes silenced, suppression, or disarmed is going to be weakened when they face Rumble Blaster. Let's just put it that way. So where does that leave us? So let's talk about his Hopeness Lab. Okay. So his Hopeness Lab on a basic level. We're going to be looking at increasing might, primarily damage and skill damage for basic stuff. Group might, maybe, but I wouldn't focus on it. If you do get it and you don't want to waste a bunch of polymer crystals, I'd keep it. But you want to basically focus on damage. These are the biggest ones, are going to be damage and skill damage for Rumble Blaster. Might can always be used for pretty much any hero, but I wouldn't focus too much on this. Clan Elite and the other 2 fighter SP, because that great. Oh yes, that's right. Clan Elite and the other 2, yes. So Clan Elite does do silence and stuff like that. So he is your counter for the the meta fighter loadout, so to say. Let me pull up here. So yeah, we're gonna be. I know that. Hold on. Let me pull up the. There is a chart with all of the Hopeness Lab skills. Let me see if I can pull that up and put that on screen, and we can talk about what you could mix in if you so choose. Wait, actually, I could do this. It should be. Where can I look? There's a no, is it? Yeah, I guess I could pull. I could do it. Oh my god, I hate Google Play. So yeah, for your basic skills, damage, skill, damage, and might, that's what you should be focused on. For any special, I don't think it's lucky. Lucky, it doesn't matter because they're guaranteed. Strike combo from the 4th round. Well, yeah, I know. Stop. I'm not selecting it. All right, 35 tries. Normal attacks. We're not going to do that. Oh, come on. There is a better one. I know there is. I gotta find it. Every time I type, the problem is every time I type it in, I always get the hero chart, and that's not what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for SP splits. See if I pull it in this way. Because the chart would show everything all at once. Here we go. Got it. All right. Open. Open link. There we go. All right. This is what I want. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be. That's not right. It should be clear. Hold on. I know he does a better job. So this is 24E's chart. Is there another one? Because there's a lot of skills that they can use. You can throw in here. And I want to make sure you have the best way of looking at it. Flex. There we go. Let's see if I can. Why is this? It's so blurry. Why is it being blurry? It's not supposed to be blurry. Sorry. I'm getting all distracted. Yeah, that said. No, I agree. There's a better way to do this. Let me get out of here. Let's go to the thing. Why is... Oh, Google Play is going to be the death of me. Oh, come on. There we go. There it is. Okay. So if we're talking some of the basic, or not basic, but special flexes, which would be these for the most part, you could do the temporary preparedness and try and get back some of the troops, but I would feel like that would be a little bit of a waste. He would be missed. He was carrying hard. Yeah. Welcome. Bankai, good to see you. Good to see you. Passionate. Oh, good to see you. Hero as well. All right. I wanted to ask which SP flag would be for Clan Elite. So yeah, let's talk about this, and I will get to Clan Elite, because Clan Elite can also do a little bit extra as well, especially with a lot of the added in ones. I would really kind of stay away from the healing and normal attack. You could do tactical conversion because of the skill damage boost, but you're gonna lose 10% on the attack damage if you have the tactical conversion, and I'm sure the gold version is a lot more. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but tactical conversion would go good with Rumble Blaster. Not power conversion. Greed could be good, but this is more of a recovery one as well. I'm not worried about potential unleashed. We're not talking about full of vigor. Preemptive strike is a good one you could do because you get the extra damage. Anything that is going to focus on increasing the damage that he gives, or reduce the damage that he takes, is going to be good. But I would stay away from basic attack stuff. So yeah, defensive attack is going to be a good one, which is what I have currently in there. Endless trial, no. Lessen damage, that would be a good one. Fight on would be a good one as well. I'm not worried about that. And deceptive spikes is a good one as well. But the problem is you need, if you're going to use deceptive spikes, you need someone that's going to poison, bleed, sandstorm, or burning, which would be Rose, which would be a good combination to add in there. Sorry, my mouse button was being a little wonky there. As far as special flexibilities, yeah, Armor Piercer is going to go good with him. Quick reloading is going to be good with Rumble Blaster. I wouldn't worry. I'm causing damage to all 3 enemies. Yeah, you're not causing damage to all the enemy squads, so this isn't going to really help. Friendly squads deal damage to enemy squads, reduces damage mitigation. Yeah, Armor Piercer we already talked about. Annihilating Explosion would be good. Gains 19% skill damage for any enemy. So with Rose, I would only use Annihilating Explosion with Rumble Blaster if you have Rose in the group. Oh, thank you. I missed you guys too. That's the thing. I use the bat or the gun for stone. Armor Piercer on clan. So yeah, but you can use different things too. And it all depends on who you are putting them with. And this is what I'm saying. Here's a perfect example, right? This would be a perfect skill to give Rumble Blaster if and only if he's with Rose. Because she uses poison and pretty much poisons all the time. So if she poisons pretty much every enemy squad, Rumble Blaster is going to do an extra like 19% damage. And since you're going to be increasing it by 2, so 21% skill damage. But you're already going to be doing an extra 19%, which is good. But you're going to be increasing it if they are subject to the status. That's what I'm marking for. Combat skill, the squad skill damage will be increased by 19. Sustain tactic would also do well with him. The bat, all out strike would do well. But I don't think he really has prep skills, so I wouldn't really worry too much about that one. Power conversion I wouldn't use on him, and right now I have natural instinct on him. I might change this. I just threw it in there to test it out, but with natural instinct, especially with him in the back row, it does do weaken mitigation increase, 75% chance to increase weaken damage mitigation effect. So basically you're really you're drastically decreasing the amount of damage that he will take by anyone. But honestly, looking at this, I might switch this. I'm not actually looking. Yeah, like I said, I might actually. I might put sustain. I would say sustain tactic, annihilating explosion. Maybe all out strike, but I would primarily suggest right now, off the top of my head, sustain tactic and annihilating explosion, with a potential for, if you don't have any other option, quick reloading, armor piercing would work, and natural instinct would work if we're only talking about basic stuff. I wouldn't really worry about whirlwind axe on him. He doesn't really have prep skills as far as I can remember. That's quick reloading, we already did that. He's not in the front or mid. You could do Dark Judgment, but I wouldn't. Period. I wouldn't. I wouldn't really worry about this either, the weakness scene, because he's already got all that built in already. And yeah, I wouldn't worry about intense bombardment. I'm pretty sure that's almost all of the SP, or the more common ones, I should say. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, that's all different anyways. These are not common ones that you'll come across, so I don't really worry about these. They're not easily obtainable, some of these special ones, so I wouldn't even really look at that one. So yeah, we're looking at annihilating explosion, quick reloading, or sustained tactic, quick reloading as a maybe, armor piercer as a maybe, and an all-out strike as a maybe. But these two are the ones I would primarily look at: sustained tactic and annihilating explosion. Oh, and natural instinct. But let me double check. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think he has a prep skill. I didn't really look, to be honest. Combat skill, combat, prep. He does have one prep skill, so that actually would apply pretty well. And this is actually his biggest skill, so that prep skill would actually go pretty well. So yeah, I kind of take that back, I guess. So yeah, that's what I would primarily focus on with him as a loadout. Right now, I do have him with Greek Spear and Dark Sister, but yes, more people, this is not what I would suggest. I was testing this out. More people are having better luck with Rose. So I would primarily set it up this way if you have the opportunity. I would double check Rose's SP flex, but you got to make sure all the flex abilities are in sync. Can't have copies, remember? So I don't remember what did I have for Rose here? Where is she? What did I have for Rose? Oh, I didn't have anything. So yeah, I gotta put something. I can't believe I didn't have anything for her. All right, but anyways, where else we at? Oh, Clan Elite. Let me go back. So let me see. Let's try to think the best skill to use credit card flex. It's the best flex for any hero. Touche. So is Rose better? Yes. Overall for this loadout, Greek Spear, Rose, and Rumble Blaster will be your primary choice as of now. I haven't played around too much. I'll be honest with you. I need to do a lot more testing. And I won't really be able to do that easily. And this is a big thing I wish we could change. A better way for players to test APCs without really losing anything. So, but I also didn't, I still have my, I have the wrong AP mech in there anyway. So now as for Clan Elite, if we can go back, and I'll show you, we can go back to the charts and talk about it. But sometimes there are some that get lost in translation, so to say. Let me see here. Where is she? Clan, where are you? So, Jesus, where is she? Clan. There she is. So the primary suggestions are quick reloading, whirlwind axe, armor piercer, and fight on for clan elite. Okay, there's 4 SP skills that you could look at for clan elite. Let me pull her up. I did quick reloading because of what I have. In the first 4 rounds, all my squads deal 9% additional direct damage when dealing damage. That works for me and my loadout, only because Stone has the sustained tactic. And I only put Stone. Maybe I should change that. Combat skill damage. Hold on, I gotta see something, because that's not the better suggestion. Combat skill. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change that. Sustained tactic is not gonna be a good one. I mean, it'll be good with her. She's good with anything, but this is not gonna be the best for her, so to say. Yeah, I don't like his suggestions. So 24E suggests for Stone, natural instinct, keen insight, precision sniping, and tactical conversion. I don't like that. So natural instinct, right? Wait, natural instinct only focuses on rear, right? Hold on, I gotta remember. I have to look at the. Where is it? Back row. Yeah. So I don't like that, because that means Stone Dissector needs to be in the back row, but we don't put her in the back row in most loadouts. So giving natural instinct to Stone Dissector is not a good recommendation. Keen insight when causing damage to all 3 enemy squads. Does she do damage to all 3? Wait a minute. Something doesn't. I don't know why he was in 2 random. Chance to deal to all enemies. Okay, so yeah, she does do damage to all enemies. So keen insight, I would say, would be her better choice. But clan elite, I chose sustained tactic as a good one for her. I saw many using UR, None, and Rumble. Did you test that? That's what I was using for the most part. But based on, so, and I'll tell you why I think Rose would be better, because if we go to Dark Sister and we look at her skills, she deals damage, right? She deals damage and increases the damage they take, and damage, right? So it's a good, you can put her in there, because the combination of Rumble Blaster and the Nun will do a lot of damage, but you can increase the amount of damage people take based on some of the extra special skills. So Rose is actually showing to be a little bit better, because with Rose, she always poisons, and she won't do normal attacks and increases the skill damage. And with the poison addition and Rumble Blaster, you will where is it? I think it's this one here. Yeah, you deal extra damage or something like that. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't. When silent suppressor disarmed. No, I don't know. It's weird to me though. See, theoretically, None should work better. Theoretically. So I don't know why Rose is doing better. I'd have to break it down further and take a look. but theoretically, Dark Sister should do better than Rose does. But it also depends on the flexibility that you give to Rumble Blaster. Someone brought up Spark Fox. Spark Fox would be good because it reduces damage and taken. So that's good on that end. And I believe she does do healing. So it would be good, but the problem is you really need to add a solid damage dealer if you do that. Because Rumble Blaster is not necessarily a damage dealer. He's more of a mitigator, so to say. He does do damage, but he more increases damage that your heroes give and reduces the damage that the troops take. And if you do Spark Fox, then you're going to have the healing, which is good, but you need to have someone in that middle row that's going to really hit hard. Because of LS math. Yeah, I agree with you. LS math doesn't make sense a lot of times. There's times where they've shown that some skills are not activating and things are not working here and there. It's very rare, but you have to actually delve into the battles and how they're played and broken down. So it's not an easy thing to really do. So yeah, I would suggest it though. However you want to switch it, my primary suggestion for Rumble Blaster is going to be Greek Spear, Rose, or none, and Rumble Blaster. And if you don't have Greek Spear fully loaded out, I would do Spark Fox with Rose and Rumble Blaster for sure, because Rose is a damage dealer. And I'm trying to think if there's another vehicle. I should be able to. Yeah. Who's another big damage dealer? Mech Pilot is a damage dealer, but I'm not sure about testing that out. If you had to, I'm trying to think of ways to still get by without an SP hero. If you didn't have it. So yeah, I wouldn't even look below that. So yeah, I would look at basically Mech Pilot would be your other one. Wall Breaker maybe. Yeah, Wall Breaker is a big no. Yeah, he's a decent damage dealer. Wall Breaker would be a good one if you had to. So yeah, you're basically looking at these three and Rose. Mech Pilot, maybe. I'd have to test it. Yes, we are going to do the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway. Let me pull it up. Because I think we're about that time. Any other questions before we do giveaways and all that other stuff? Because I think we'll call it a night for now. I think we covered pretty much everything we've missed. I think I touched on a lot. We're going to be going into the winter season. We're going to look at a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. All right. Let's go here. Let's see here. Oh, I already did all that. All right, so let me add that in. Sorry, let me add it into the screen so we can all see the you can all see the giveaway. What? What? Hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. God dang it. Where is it? No, I need display capture. There we go. Window capture. That's what I need. Sorry. Sorry this is taking a little longer than I'd like. All right, there we go. So let me come. Is that the entire screen? Yeah, I guess so. We can cut. I don't need to have the chat cut in there, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. All right. We'll have 10 winners today. All right. Sorry. That one. All right. Get rid of this. And let me move this over. All right. So this is now through Nightbot. It will automatically measure everyone. Oh, let me open it again. Sorry. Everyone who's been talking and active, it takes a snapshot and shows all the eligible people. And it will randomly pick from the list. Oh, let me change this. Sorry. It just, yeah, I don't like that. Hold on. We'll do it a different way. We'll do it a different way for today. We're going to do a keyword. And I'll leave it open for a little bit. Oh. Don't spam it, otherwise it will take you out. All right. Exclamation mark join. Let me type that somewhere. If you type in exclamation mark join, you should join. Please don't spam it. If you do spam it, it will kick you out. And you should be able to see your name pop up when you do. All right. See, your names are popping up. Yep. See, don't type it more than once. I'm telling you, it'll kick you out. Gotta follow directions.
The power of destruction. You grow weak.
I mean, you can all see it. Like I said, it's gonna kick you out. You can type it as many times as you want. It's just gonna kick you out of the thing. So one time, exclamation mark join.
Brilliant. Yes.
All right.
I will unmake you.
Yeah. Well, there's also people that are, so the thing I do like about this is if you are regular, active, and subscribed, you get a multiplier. So if you are a regular viewer and chatter, an active chatter, your multiplier is higher. You have a bigger chance of winning than anyone with a second account. Okay. So yeah, that's why I do like this, because it gives the people that are normally here a better chance of winning. I only typed once before and after and it kicked me out. Yeah. So that's what you only type it once. So we're doing it this way then. You guys are killing me. You're killing me. All right. Take out this thing. All right. Let's try it now. Exclamation mark join. Go for it. Leave it open for a minute or two. Let me see if I can get the... Oh, I can't get the timer back on here this way. I'll leave a timer for a few minutes because I know there is a delay and I want to be fair. Type exclamation mark join, go for it. If you've already typed it, please go ahead, do it again because I've reset it so that everyone, I want to be as fair as possible. But yes, there is a multiplier for people who are active and regular in the chat, so it does know that, and you do have a better chance of winning over, like you said, the people with double IDs and spammers. And I do know that. That's why one of the reasons why we always had such an issue with me putting it in manually, because I wanted to make sure things were as fair as possible. So, and I know that there haven't been a lot of gift codes given out in the last month, especially not in Discord, not in any of the streams. So I get it. Everyone wants a gift code. So I'm trying my best here. Try my best. So we'll leave it open for a little bit more. This will not let you have multiple entries. It will randomly pick winners, and you will see it all right here. It'll choose a winner, and it should save it, and I should be able to pick 10. All right. So let's pick the first one here, because I want to make sure this works the way it's supposed to work. So the first one is Akib. And if there is a double, if it does pull someone twice, I will re-roll it. Hold on, I gotta get something to write down, because this is not like before. Oh, you son of a... Help me here. Give me the freaking thing. Jesus. All right. Ugh. All right, Akib, you're the first one. There's gonna be 10 total. Sorry. Should have been a little bit better setup. All right. We're gonna re-roll. Random clicks. Following status unknown. I don't know who that is. Who the hell is that? Is that someone even in here? I'm gonna put that to the side. We'll choose different if I don't see nothing here. I don't know who that is. I don't even see that name in the chat. All right. Andres. All right. Andres, congratulations. Good. I know you were here early. I think you're still here. Good. Congratulations. Passionate gamer. Congratulations. What's that? Where are we at? Dartstoid. Wait. What did I miss? Oh, I thought I missed something. Okay. Natty K. Congrats. Nathan. This is actually not bad. I kind of like this, because these are names I haven't seen really, and it's given multipliers, so. Oh, NNF. I know you're here. That is a person. Congratulations, NNF. 3 more. Wait, Random Clicks is a real account? Who is it? Where is it? Sorry. I'll put it in. I don't want to screw him over. I see you, Oogle, or Ogle. So I don't want to do it. So Random Clicks. I'll write it in then. All right. Last 2. And if you've never won before and you don't know how to reclaim it, find me on Discord, either in the Last Shelter Discord or my Discord or whatever, and send me a message in Discord, and I will give you your code privately so that no one else gets it. All right, so then the last two. We'll go with the last two. Because use an ID instead of account name, change what you said. Yeah, okay. Well, if this is your thing, for now, we got to go with this. So if this is your name, then just let me know. But I did put it down. Random clicks. I apologize. So yeah, just contact me. Let me know what your YouTube ID is, and I can always double check that by typing it in. Just for now, I'm not typing it in because I'm trying to get this through. Last two. Akib, you already won. What is that? WAC 4259. I will see if I can change it. I will see if I could change it so that we're getting the actual display names and not the usernames. I didn't know it was going to do that. I figured it would have done it a little bit better. What up, Pablo? Last one. Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie. Congratulations. All right. I will have a stream next week. I'll have another 10 codes to give away. I got 10 codes to give away every week for the rest of the month. If they give me more for, holiday or something, then we'll go with that. But congratulations to the 10 people. Akib, Andres, Good, Passionate, Naughty, Nathan, NNF, Random Clicks, WAC 4259, whatever your name is, I'll look it up. I can look that up. And Cutie Pie. Contact me on Discord. I'll get you your gift code. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I'm glad to see you all. I'm glad we were able to work something out, if at least for the temporary time, and get things going again. Like I said, as of now, me and Malouche are the only two that are streaming right now. So we're gonna keep ears to the ground and see what happens. But it does, like I said, it does seem like things are getting a little bit better. They're not completely horrible. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations, all you winners. Yeah, I'm gonna try and work on a video and have it out next week, whether it's Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in that range. And next stream, I wanted to make the stream as soon as possible, but next stream I will try and get back into Oblivion and Dawn Mission and all those busy ones. If they change things and they start, I guess, treating us a little bit better, I could do a lot more shorter streams and more frequently. But I wish I had the time to stream every day of the week, but I don't. Not to mention they also are not going to give me codes for that. So, but I will be in the Discord, Last Shelter Discord as well. So hopefully I can get the quiz or something going again, and people will have more opportunities to get gift codes for the game. All right. With that being said, thank you all for being here. It's good to see you all and communicate with you guys. I appreciate it. And I'm glad to be back. No matter what it is, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad we got to have this time. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Until next time, make sure you guys look out for each other, help each other out, share information, but most importantly, stay safe out there. Bye.